I asked one of my friends this would you rather. I want to like quickly run this by you, and I want to go back to the dungeon stuff if you want. I asked him, would you rather take a strap on from your girlfriend or be suspended? And if you don't know, I'm talking about hook suspension, where they put those large fish hooks in your flesh and they hang you from the ceiling in a BDSM scenario.
Oh, this is different than the one hanging.
No, it's not. No, it's different because he had already lost and he knew he had lost and he wanted to present you with something completely different than what we had been talking about so that he could win.
Well, then his situation won. Sorry, go ahead, Harley.
Wait, so the suspension thing, okay? Can I go to do the suspension, like get like a hook put in and be like, oh, no, I changed my mind. Because I would start with suspension if I can back out of it.
There's no backing out of either of these. Once they begin, we are going to completion. And it takes a long time for her to come this way. So
do I have to come? So wait. But
either you or her.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So it's over. The second I'm hanging there, like
no.
In the second I come, it's over.
Not. We're going to do a 10-minute session of each.
This isn't even close. I would choose
I know it's not
by
even
a mile.
Butt sex by a mile. The fact they're thinking is
I've seen a lot of dicks and I've made a lot of poops. And you know, the large end of the poop kind of meets maybe dick size roughly. It's not that big a stretch. On the other hand, hooks through my skin, like.
But you'll never two things. You don't know that.
I don't like either of them.
People like the suspension thing. Maybe there's something that like.
I'm not judging, but
it's my decision, right? And I'm just like, I think when it comes to like what the body is made to do, being suspended with hooks through the skin, like on my shoulder blades, right? That's where we're
all over your back fat.
And you said it's your girlfriend, Peg. It's your
girlfriend. We're gonna go on your back fat, and if Zach could maybe find some photos that are like internet safe.
Girlfriend's pegging me. It doesn't even have to be full dick size. It could be like 70%.
How small can we go? Can I go comically tiny with it?
No. We're gonna pick like the average one that comes with the kit, whatever that is.
Well, what does that mean?
If you bought a strap-on kit, like whatever the average one is, not little, not giant.
Don't go to Bad Dragon and hurt yourself. Just go to fucking CVS or something.
Does it have to be? So my girlfriend is going to have to see my gross hairy ass.
All right. If that's any sort of problem,
cup the dent.
That's the problem. Do it.
She's going to hold that dent in your ass for leverage.
I've split squatted that away.
She's gonna do like a rock climber. You put your hand in, and you make a fist so it can't come out. That's how you keep your leverage in your rock climbing. No, it doesn't. If you're worried that it's your girlfriend, like remove that and just make it any girl. I would think that it would be preferable to have it be your girlfriend because maybe she wouldn't like core you out.
Cares about you.
I mean, if you let me pick the girl, she's gonna be hot, but I bet she's gonna be throwing it. She's gonna be enthusiastic.
I don't like this episode.
How many hooks does it take to suspend me? How many hooks?
Well, I mean, I don't know what you weigh, Taylor, but I would imagine you'd want that pressure spread out on as many hooks as possible.
I would 6 or so. Right?
That's what I was thinking. Like it'd almost be better to do many small hooks. Like you wouldn't want to hang from like just one hook. That would be. I feel like the same way those Indians can lay on a bed of nails. If there was just like 2 nails there, you're dead because it's going to go right into your lungs or something.
Yeah. I'm looking at some people like all hooked up right now. I'm telling you.
How many hooks would you estimate? 4, 8?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She has them in her kneecaps, her belly fat, her below titty fat.
She's hanging that
way. She has them in her titties, and she has them in her face.
Freak bitch.
And she's up
face.
Yeah.
Oh, she's doing it for the love of the game. There's no hypothetical
there. There are things in boobs. I feel like there's danger there.
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, titties.
There's all sorts of plumbing and piping, and
you don't
that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably they know what they're doing.
Let's take a look. Ooh.
I mean, I wouldn't think these people make bad decisions.
Yeah, they wouldn't have. Ugh.
It's not such a hard decision, is it?
That's so.
I'm gonna have to give up my gross ass.
Is that bra CGI? I feel like the bra's fake.
No, it's just because it looks weird because she's almost become like topographical.
No, it's real. It's just shiny in the sun. There's a little bit of matte.
Shiny. Kyle, what's the name of the Vanta Black?
Yeah, it looks like
Vanta Black to me.
Yeah, it looks unbelievably
camera effect. Oh, like look at her jeans for jean shorts. And look at blacks, all the blacks are crushed. I don't know much about
Picture 2
photography,
shows
but
that it's real. That she has an underwire.
Well, I mean, if there was a way to suspend yourself, this looks like
her flesh is tearing.
The
if
worst
you look carefully, her flesh
way.
is tearing at the hooks. Like
her flesh is above her boobs, right?
Everywhere I looked, the flesh was tearing. And she's a little
sick,
woman.
Kyle, you're sick. You're just fucking sick, dude.
I'm not sick. I told you, take the dick.
You know, Kyle.
Yeah,
I see why you brought this back up again, because during the hangout, Dirty won because he was like, you have to let our Scum won because he was like, all right, you have to get suspended by some hooks for a couple minutes, or you have to let a man fuck you in the ass and come in your butt.
Rape. I think he even said rape. He's like, either you get hooked or a full-blown ass raping by King Kong. Now, what are y'all gonna pick? And I'm like, dude, you've changed the would you?
Yeah, that's a different question.
That was some interesting framing from him.
King Kong has a small dick.
Makes it very easy.
Oh
no, because there's no way.
Be about right. Yeah.
No, because he's like 70 feet tall, and so proportionally.
Which King Kong are we talking about? Classic Kong or modern Kong?
Jack Black.
So that'll be like one of our dicks.
I'm back in, boys.
Yeah, equally hairy. Yes. Yeah, I don't like this question that fucking at all.
Well, okay then.
It's been too long.
How much my brain? My brain's like
fun.
hot. My brain's hot from thinking about.
Yeah, now my brain's hot. Kyle, I want.
Did Harley answer? I don't know that the other two boys.
Dude. No, I chose getting ass fucked.
Everybody went to the dick.
If you guys are getting ass fucked,
because it's not a dick. It's
we're all gonna line up
and Kyle, you said it. You said
like that scene in Walking Dead where they were in the trough. We're all gonna be bent over a trough just like that.
And I would want some control over the shape of it, because I don't want any upsetting ridges that are going to make it more painful. I want the smoothest, I want the smoothest.
Hey, do you want it to
just Taylor, the thinnest penis?
Taylor, do you want it to vibrate?
No.
You sure?
Can't enjoy this one bit.
I'm taking the vibrator.
I'm more concerned about the tip shape. I want it to be kind of torpedo. I don't want a blunt object working its way in there.
Yes.
Wild card.
It's got to be almost sharp to go in.
It needs to be hydrodynamic.
We all clone our willies, and then that is the strap-on that gets used.
Yeah, that's fine. I feel like I would better understand myself and know how to better.
No, not yours. Not yours. You get Taylor's, and I get yours. And Woody gets mine.
Well, why do you get the lucky one, the lucky little Jewish?
I don't know for sure that these two are circumcised, but I know for sure you're circumcised. And that's
I feel like the actual Woody's onto something, and that like the inclusion of the head of a dick shape is going to make it more painful. And so if it's by your original rule that I get to pick a somewhat like whatever the stock standard purchase kind is,
okay.
Within that world, I pick one that's like Woody said, straight up torpedo.
Right, that underwater torpedo pool toy.
Yes, that's something like that, where it's like it's easy entry, nothing traumatic.
I got you. She's talking about the slim strap-on harness dildo here on.
That sounds about my speed.
Can I have a link?
Yeah, you're looking for one of these, I think.
That's too much. That's too
much. Oh, that sucks.
Wait, how big is this?
You said it's too much before you knew how big it was.
Well, it's because when I'm thinking about it going in my ass. Okay, now I'm looking at it.
That's come out my ass before.
It's 4.5 inches in length and only 4 inches insertable.
What?
So okay,
That's
then
huge.
this is
4.5 inches in length?
5 inches in diameter. I can do that.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing the hook shit. If this is the dick I'm taking,
you can do that. I'll do that without waking up.
The person putting the hooks in is an old sea captain.
I do this without waking up.
The person putting the hooks in is an old sea captain.
Okay, I thought you were going to make it. I thought you were about to link something that really would push it to the limit.
Trying to hurt us, not make us.
The thing Kyle linked had a white background, so I really didn't get a vibe for scale.
Exactly. Like I was imagining the word. How did this come up? When you guys are playing D&D? How did this come up?
How did it come up? I think maybe I brought it up because the hook thing is, we know some people who do the hook thing, and I think we were talking about them, and it's just so in my like least interested in fetishes, I guess sounding. Now here's the other sounding or the hooks. I think I go with the sounding, even though I am so against the sounding. I grabbed my dick when I said that in defense, and I'm still would like.
Do I get so for the sounding? Do I get I'm the one doing it. I'm in full control.
I think we got to let her do it, man.
We'll see. Is it more dangerous if I can't stay hard because I'm scared?
You're not going to be hard. She'll
get
just
me
like
out of
grab
Kyle's brain, bro. Get me the fuck out of Kyle's brain. Get me out of here.
I hate it here.
I think I take the sounding because I'm just so against the hooks and the flesh tearing. But man, I would rather fight. I'd rather fight the guy who throws low kicks than take the sounding.
I'd rather take the low
Ukraine on behalf of Russia than get sound.
I would too.
Of North Koreans, like it could be worse.
Everyone who opposes us becoming allies with Russia, that's fine, but you have to go to your local municipality government and get sounded for 40 minutes.
Oh my God.
Those are your options. Before you know it, like people are walking through like Putin. I would.
Yeah. Sounding's frightening. My only experience with sounding is this little experiment I did when I was like 7 years old, and it hurt a lot instantly.
I got it.
That looks awful.
For those listening, I sent a link in the group chat, and it's an up close of a penis being sounded on extremerestraints.com, which is a good sex toys site. And Taylor just went, I saw the screen flash in his face when he opened it. And he was like, ah!
In my head, I thought
really
it was
short.
I thought it was going to be a smooth thing. I didn't know.
I thought it was going to be longer. I mean,
I think that there's a lot already inside the Oh, I see. I didn't even click the things. Yeah, this is a different kind. Here, I'll show you the long ones.
Yeah, this thing is for listeners. Kyle's sounding device is less than an inch long.
I'll call it Kyle's sounding device.
Kyle's sounding device.
The sounding device Kyle likes is less than
Kyle's favorite sounding device also has a lot of metallic ridges on it. And there's no, like, your dick, well, I guess strictly speaking, your ass isn't made to be fucked, but your dick certainly is not meant to have metal protuberances shoved in.
Yeah, it is. They do it all the time in the hospital.
No, they do it with like catheters when you have to like pee. And those aren't like ribbed.
Is a catheter hard or is it like a rubber hose? It must be like a
hose. It's like a rubber hose. Yeah.
But it's still like
How do they push a hose?
They lube it and they're like running it in you like plumbing or wiring. They're
Have you ever had a catheter?
Fuck no. I'm so afraid of that I would avoid the surgery would have to be so necessary. I would avoid you don't really need that knee fixed. I'm so scared of catheters. I don't want anything going in there. I don't want anything going in there.
I don't think I've ever had one unless they did it while I was out.
Oh. Thank God. Right. And if I woke up and it was still in, I'd be like, what are you doing? I was out.
Yeah. So I don't think I've had when I'm processing it. And this is why. I have woken up from most surgeries actually with a really sore throat. And I'm like, that's the breathing shit they stuck down there. Mm-hmm. Like it must have gone bumpy or it's just harsh on you. My throat, it's like a level of sore throat that you rarely ever have naturally.
Yeah.
But I've never woken up with even a tender dick, so I bet they just didn't.
Yeah,
ass would be killing me, but never. At the dentist of all places? Weird.
I love that this is going to segue into our ads.
Novocaine always makes my ass hurt.
On that,
can we do that? Can we do like a sounding rod kit for the boys?
For what is the fucking market? For like hurting
our entire
people.
Fan base, like these are the guys. These are the ones.
I bet we have more sounders than the general population.
Taylor, what if we went by what if we said that with lock and load, your loads are gonna be so voluminous, you're gonna have to increase the size of your urethra, and there's only one way to do that safely. The PKA sounding rod.
We're gonna get sued.
Get the Jew back here. I need some advice.
we would immediately get sued.
Turn your cock into a blunderbuss.
I was literally thinking, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking sue you guys for the amount of fucking
Harley.
that I've seen.
Harley,
today.